Hey guys, welcome to New by Design. Today we're going to be doing another video on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and this one is going to be on the ARX 160 Elite version of the Steel Bite. First off, we're going to start with the basic version to show you how much the damage is. It is 9, accuracy is 11, fire rate is 10, range is 13, handling 8, and mobility 9. You can see I've also got the spoiler here, but we're going to get to the Steel Bite now. You can see the damage has been increased by 3, which is a pretty huge boost. Accuracy is down by 2 and rate of fire down by 1. Very easily overcomable there. So you can see we're going to go through the attachments here, and we're going to spend some time showing you guys what each of the sight looks like here. Each of the sights look like. You can see here we have the red dot, which is kind of a classic sight. It's very easy to use, nothing too difficult about it, and you can see it's very easy to pick somebody off with. Next, we're going to have the hybrid sight, which basically it magnifies things by 4, and it's kind of got a nice little center thing. Instead of just the red dot, it's got a nice little square around it and all that kind of stuff. You can see, again, fairly easy to pick somebody off, especially when they stand there looking like that guy did there. Now we're going to have the autofocus sight here, which automatically zooms in. The shot I picked here is pretty close range. You can see it does zoom in, but it doesn't have to zoom in too hard. You can see the next is advanced optics, and what that does is it highlights a threat or an enemy in red, like you see it did right there, and it can sometimes be, depending on the map, pretty hard to see. Next, we're going to get into the thermal, which is great when combining with smoke, but again, you can see right here, still fairly useful if you're not using smoke. It takes a long time to get down the sight. Next, we're going to go to the ACOG, and the ACOG is pretty good. You can see here we pick somebody off at a decent medium kind of range. Nothing too difficult about it. Sight comes up really fast. To actually acquire the target is really quick here, guys. And you're going to see I'm going to take some close range shots here as well, just so you can see that it is a fairly good sight. Again, I love the ACOGs. I don't really use them all the time, but I do find them fairly useful when I do need to use them. Next, we're going to get into the laser sight here. Not going to show you what that is just because it's kind of just basic. The stock here will allow you to actually move faster while you're aiming down the sight. The tracker I find fairly useless. The foregrip is great for reduced recoil. Suppressor is great for hiding yourself on the minimap when you're shooting. Parabolic microphone, great for detecting other people trying to hide their sight. The quick draw is nice because you aim really quick, and we're going to get into a little bit different here for the dual magazine. So the dual magazine actually speeds up your reload time. You can see if you look at the bottom right, we got a timer going there, and it is 1.435 seconds. So the second round is actually 1.468. So you're only really saving 0.032 of a second, but it does make a little bit of a difference here. You can see here we're going to get to the grenade launcher attachment, and it ends up picking off 2 people here without any difficulty. And now we'll get into the extended mags, which is the last attachment for this. You can see basically all the differences is that instead of holding 30, you hold 45, and instead of 180 max, you hold 270 total rounds. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it useful at all, it sure would help me a lot if you guys would click that like button. Also, if you guys have time, you can hit that bright yellow subscribe button just in the center there. That'll notify you every time I publish a new video. Thanks very much for watching, guys.